good morning. Today is Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. My name is Tina Kavergich. I am known as Northern Stamper and I'm a Canadian independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am so glad you're able to join me today because it is Takeaway Tuesday and it is on December the 7th. Oh, get your packages ready. Did you sign up? I got a sign up already for January and I am so excited. Every day I'm excited that it's Tuesday. So we are going to be creating something with scraps. You're going to love it. This is one of my favorites. So grab your little package there. It has a bunch of scraps. It's got a nice soft succulent card base. So grab that. Good morning, Gail. I hope you're doing well. So that's what you're going to grab and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am taking signups for January. January is going to be a lot of fun. I love to color. I don't know about you. I love coloring. And one of the stamp sets that I've chosen for the month of January is going to be all about coloring. So I'm using In the Moment, but if you don't like this one In the Moment, don't worry. You can grab something else and color along with us. Another great one to do is this one here, Friendly Hello. I love it. Like, check out that bird or the flowers. You know, something that you can color. Sign up and grab the packages. We're going to be using, like I said, the stamp sets from Celebration or the mini catalog. If you don't have these catalogs yet, let me know. Drop me a message. Those that have purchased with me in the last 12 months will automatically get it. Also, those that have signed up for the January takeaway will also get the catalog. Trying to think. Let's see. I've got things ready and rolling. So like I said, January's all going to be about coloring. We're using In the Moment. You don't want to miss it. So I'll place the link up above for you to sign up. And I just wanted to show you, I've been kind of working around with the In the Moment stamp set. And I wanted to show you, this is one of the ones that I'm kind of working on. You can't quite tell, but I've used Wink Stella on this one. And, oh, you can't quite tell, but it's a lot of fun. I love to color. I don't know. If you like coloring, comment below. Let me know. So, January, don't forget, sign up for the Takeaway Tuesdays. I've decided, so January is going to be a little bit different. So, there's going to be two options. You can just get the package, and it's I had to bring it up to $15 for shipping because I was a little bit more than I thought it would be. So that's option one, and you get the package, and you can go along with me just like we do now. Or there's a package, an option two, that comes up to $60. You get Memento, the stamp set, and some blends, and you can choose an item from Celebration, okay? A free stamp set. So that comes just over $60. So let me know which option you like. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you for joining me. You love to color too, so maybe you'll join me in January and coloring some stamp sets. All right. So January, that's what it is. For today's Takeaway Tuesday, what you're going to need, just one color of stamp, either the red or the green. So this is Evening Evergreen. Love this stamp set. This color actually looks great with so many Christmas cards. This one is Real Red. You could use that too. Good morning, Lynn. Lynn, do you like to color? Maybe you'll join me in January for coloring. Okay. So the Takeaway Tuesday. Oh, what I've decided to do is I was kind of going through some of my cards. I mailed all my Christmas cards, so hopefully they're arriving. What I had found was I've got two packages of these little tiny mini cards. I got two packages. So what I'm going to do, there's a few in each one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a random draw at the end of the video. Don't let me forget, okay? So I'm going to pick two people and I'll mail those out to you. Just to let you know. Okay, in the packages, if you receive the Takeaway Tuesdays, you'll notice that the first package that arrived had 3, and there is a follow-up. I put a little note on. I was waiting for the designer series paper for one of the cards. I didn't want to hold up the package because I didn't know how long it would take, so I mailed them all out. And then the follow-up, which is next week's card is coming. So you should have 2 packages for Takeaway Tuesday. So what you need today, other than the stamps, okay? All right. You need your trimmer. You need a trimmer or something to cut with. So some scissors will definitely do. Okay. And I talked about celebration. Oh, celebration. Oh, yes. Don't forget. There is tomorrow. Just announced. Stampin' Up! Just announced it. Free shipping tomorrow. Just for 24 hours. Get your list ready. Free shipping. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll help you make the most of your purchase. And we'll get that shipped out to you for free. Oh, Karen got yours last week. Okay, great, great, great. Wonderful. So don't forget, tomorrow, get your list ready. Free shipping from Stampin' Up! Okay, so any other questions? Let's get started. Oh, Mary Jane got her. Oh, especially. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. I appreciate you choosing me to be part of the team. I just love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop you up on the mount. Now, if I lose you, reload, okay? So hold on, ladies. Let's see if I can do this. All right. Okay. All right. I never trust this thing. Never trust it. Oh. Ah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Up a little bit. Over a little bit. Oh. Maybe it's time for Santa to bring me a new camera mount again. All right, let's do this. It's like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disney. All right, good enough. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. Can you see? Just about. Okay. Let's put it up there. My name is Tina Kavergich, Northern Stamper. If you have any questions, drop me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com. I'd be so happy to help you. So, Takeaway Tuesday, December 7th. Grab your package. Okay, are we ready to go? Give me a thumbs up or an okay or whatever. Everybody's got their trimmer and their package. This is one of the best things to do with your scraps. I don't know about you, but I always have tons of scraps laying around, especially by the end of the year. Do you have scraps of paper laying around? So let's open them up. This is one of the fun activities to do. So let's open up our package and whoop, there we go. And let's see. Okay. Let's get that going. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure everything's ready. All right. So what I do is I have the little packages and there are strips. And what we're going to do is we're going to be cutting all these little strips. So it doesn't matter how long they are. That's okay. There is a label for you to stamp a sentiment. There is a little Christmas tree that we're going to use with our scraps. There's a couple of little pieces extra. Another piece of label. Those two go together. And you'll notice one of the cardstocks has a cutout. Woohoo! This is going to be so much fun. Like I said, one of my favorite activities. All right. So what we really need to start with is our scraps and our little Christmas tree. So I'm going to put everything else aside. Okay. All right. And we're going to get our little scraps. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be cutting these down into little strips. Okay, so I'm going to get my trimmer. And it doesn't matter. They don't have to be perfect size. Just some strips. Oops, that's a score. I don't want to score it. So just even smaller than that. Smaller than 1/2 inch is fine. We can overlap. That's all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's just trim those off. You're going to have enough of these to make other cards with this design, so don't worry. I think I've given you lots of choices here. I'm just going to stack them all together and cut them at the same time. Okay. So this is one where you don't have to be precise, which is good. Okay. Stacking them all. Let's go. We'll cut them. All right. Let's keep cutting. Everybody's got their Christmas tree up, listening to Christmas carols. I got Christmas carols going on in the background. I don't think you can hear them, but they are playing. And the stockings are up. They're hanging by the chimney with care. Ha ha. And yes, we've started listening and watching Christmas movies. It is time to get in the season. Now, all we need is just a little light snow that will like shovel itself, and then everybody will be happy. So you'll see that I'm cutting these kind of thin, so that's fine. All right, so we got them going. Okay. Joan can't toss away her scraps. That's good, because you know what? One of my favorite things to do in between Christmas and New Year's, you know, kind of that downtime everybody has, especially, what is it, December 27th, is I get all of my scraps and I start making cards with it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pop on and I'll do a scrap class. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop on the the community page, and I'll just do an impromptu little video on scraps. All right, so I've got them all cut, right? Little pieces, doesn't matter. And I've got my tree. I'm going to get my tree now, and this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive all over the tree. Okay, don't forget the little trunk. And the adhesive kind of goes over. That's okay, because this is actually being used as a little template. Okay, so I'm going to get my first strip, whichever one I use. Oh, I like this one. And oh, look, it already. All right, let's try this again. Hello. I'm going to wait for a few people to chime in. I now have many children in this house. So, and I think what they're doing is they're using up the bandwidth. So, and I think that's what the problem is. So I'm going to wait. Sorry about that. I'm going to wait for some people to sign up, rejoin in. I do apologize. When I put this on YouTube, it will clip as a full video. So, boy, am I glad that I told you to reload before earlier. Oh, Gail, I'm glad you found me. Oh, sorry about that. Like I said, I have many children in this house. Let's see how it goes this time. And they're all using the Wi-Fi. So, okay, let's get started. We've got our pieces. I'm just going to go through this. We got our pieces cut. Okay. And we're using our little Christmas tree template to place them on. I've placed the glue across, and we're just placing, butting up the pieces to each other. So we're just grabbing our scraps, and we're going to continue to just kind of glue them down. Oops. And it doesn't matter how they go. Okay, even if they're not cut perfect, that's fine. And I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to look through which one do I want to use next. Okay, I'm going to keep going. That one's kind of wide. Maybe I'll just cut that one a little thinner. I really like the nice thin ones. So I'm going to cut some of these a little thinner. And we're just going to keep going. Okay. And there we go. Oops. I got a little piece over here. And I need to add some more glue. There we go. And pop that on there. So it is going to overhang, and that's okay. Do I have enough glue up here? Got to make sure you got enough glue everywhere. And we'll pop that on. Now it looks a little bit odd with all of these stripes on it, but the final look will be fantastic. So now let's lift up our Christmas tree, and you'll see that it's all overhanging. All I'm going to do is just cut off some of the very long extras. I'm not going to cut the tree. I'm just going to cut off some of the really long extras. That's all. So the tree is used just to hold all of the adhesive. Like I said, you're not going to use all of these pieces, but there will be enough that you can do this with another card. All right, so let's get our piece of basic white that has already the tree cut out. And all we're going to do is we're going to take this, okay, this that we've placed together, and ta-da! We're going to lay it. Oh, there's a little piece. If I lay it down, it needs a little bit more. So let's go like this. And okay, what I'm going to do is actually, because it's so tiny, I'm going to tape this on the back. It was just on the little treetop I was missing some pieces. So let's see, just use a little bit of tape and turn the tree over. Am I missing? Kind of look through. Looks great. And I can turn it a little bit if I want. And now I'm going to tape it completely down on the back. Okay. So love doing this. This is why you get all the little punches. Okay. All right. The punches are great. And that's what we're going to do. See, look, isn't that fantastic? I love that look. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on here. And what's going to happen is, of course, I'm going to use my favorite Christmas to Remember. Does everybody have this? I hope so. And I'm going to see which one fits in. And it's easy enough to do, so you just kind of lay it down. And it looks like this one fits. It hangs over, does not hang over. And let's ink that up. I'm going to do one side in red and one side in green to see which one I think is going to look the best on the card. Okay, so I'm using real red on the one side. Now, because I'm changing colors in between, make sure that you clean off the stamp well. And I'm using my Stampin' Scrub and the mist. I like this because it gets in all between the stamp and cleans really well. So there we go. I always have a hard time choosing which color I want to use. So that's why I kind of do both sides. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. Okay, so back to my Stampin' Scrub. Don't want the ink to settle on that stamp, so I'm just going to clean that off. Okay. Hope everybody can see. All right, let's bring in our card, and I'm going to lay it down and see which color I like the best. So the green is going to be around. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look great? Oh, I'm actually going to, I think too much green on the green with the green is too much green. So I'm going to flip it over and I am going to use the red. The red I think is going to make it pop a little bit. So perfect. That is what I'm going to use. Now, I've decided on the color. Now, we don't need to stamp any more on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down onto the Evening Evergreen card base for a nice mat around. Okay. And what we can decide, because we have so many strips, if you want, you can do some strips on the side here, right? So I'm just going to use this as an example, right? Let's see how this looks. Let's get some of these guys going. I can't pick it up with these nails. Ah. All right. And what you could do is just kind of lay it on top, and we'll put this on the top like that. Oh, that actually kind of looks pretty cool. I like that. All right. You notice I didn't glue it down. It's because I like to move things around first. I like to try and get an idea and then move on with it. Oh, I actually like that a lot. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have my strips behind here. But before I do that, I'm going to make a little frame for this sentiment. And there was this piece here. And what I'm going to do is cut it in half because I want it to go a little wider. So it goes a little further above and below. So I'm just going to cut that right in half. Okay. Okay, so it's going to go a little wider just to kind of give a bit of an accent. And I'm going to tape that on the back. And I'm going to do that for the bottom. Like again, punches are fantastic to purchase. You could do so much with them. Okay, I'm going to add a little adhesive to keep that down. I use the tape just to place everything. Okay, so you can see it splays a little bit above and a little bit below. Okay, now I wanted these glued down, so I'm going to add a little glue here to hold it. And let's start building again, just like we did kind of the Christmas tree. I'm going to overlap them a little bit. Okay. Makes them a little longer, a little shorter. Okay, and I know my sentiment is going right about here, so I can make sure. Even if the paper goes over a little bit, that's okay. All right, we're going to go back a little bit. Let's double check if we need to add more. Okay. Ah, that's going to look great. Okay, actually this red one I want, it's going to be hiding, so I'm going to move it out a little bit more. Okay, just kind of move it around. And is that enough, do you think? Should I go a little bit further? Maybe I'll go a little bit further with a very thin piece. Okay, I'm going to cut that. I hope this gives you some ideas on things to use for scraps. So, scraps are always so much fun. All right, put that on top. And now it is overhanging over here, so I am going to actually just cut it straight off. Okay. Now you can also make these strips with these greens that I gave you. I didn't know which one you wanted to use, so it's up to you. And actually, I'm going to cut it. Oh, actually, that looks kind of cool right to the edge. Or you can cut it right up to the end of the white. I'm going to now glue this down onto the card base. All right. This is a really, really simple card. Get my dimensionals. And if you have any ribbon hanging around, oh, look, I got a little piece of ribbon hanging around. I could always put that on the bottom. Let's do that. Look at that. Little bits of everything. Little ribbon. A little bit of, oops. Yeah, let's just add that on for a little bit. I just had this ribbon on the table and I thought, oh, might as well use it. It fits perfectly with it. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to get my dimensionals and place them on because I want to give the image that it's popping up. Okay. Are you still with me? Great. All right. And we're going to put this on top. Now, you can leave the tree like this, or if you have a little embellishment or something, maybe a little star, or let's see what we got. Let's see what we got in our box of stuff here. Oh, look, I got a little pearl. Oh, there's a little, oh, what's this one? Oh, look, perfect. It's a little red one. Now, what else have we got? Oh, that one. That's why I always keep a little pile of stuff around. Okay. Any one of these would actually work really well. Or if you have a little star somewhere, that would look really nice. I kind of like the red one. I think I'm going to do the red one. I'm just going to pop a little embellishment on top. I guess if I had more, I could put some around. But I think it looks great just the way it is. I don't know about you. How did yours turn out? Let me know. Comment below. That looks great. Very simple with little scraps. What do you think of that? I think that turned out really nicely. The colors work really well together. And the little scraps of paper. And this is why getting one of the little punches, the little tree punch, is fantastic. I've been using it quite a bit. So what we're going to do, what do you think of that? All right. Okay. So, all right. So I hope you enjoyed creating with a little bit of scraps, and maybe what we'll do between Christmas and New Year's, whoop, there we go, is let us make some scrappy cards in between Christmas and New Year's. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. So what I'm going to do, I did promise I was going to send out 2 of these. So I'm going to send them out, and let's see. Okay. I'm just going to randomly choose 2 names. Okay. And I'm going to send one out to Brenda. Brenda, I'm going to send this one out to you. Woohoo! Okay. I'm going to send one out to Brenda. Okay, I'm just writing your name on it. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, I'm going to send one out to you there. So I'm going to send that out. And, all right. Let's see. What's the next one? Let's send one out to Karen. Karen G. I'm going to send you out the little package. All right. All right. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time and joining me for a TakeAWay Tuesday. So don't forget, sign up for January, and we're going to be doing coloring. And watch this week for some more ideas and suggestions. And don't forget, tomorrow is free shipping. Oh, I love free stuff. So let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday, and I will see you next time.